Hello, folks. I just got a haircut and I'm feeling pretty. So I think it's time to meet Large Marge. Large Marge is a Marantz 2385 receiver, and I've owned her for about 11 years now, and for much of that time she's been retired. Now, if you ever put away a piece of audio equipment for that long, you should do what I've done here, at least cover it up, because I didn't, and you're going to see why you should. This is why, folks. Dust everywhere. Dust, along with some pretty bad grime. Oh, it could absolutely be worse. But this is one of the reasons why we're not going to fire up Large Marge today. I'll show you the other reason we're not going to fire up Large Marge. Can you read that? There we go. Where were you in 1977? This is what's at risk. We don't want these two beer can size ripple capacitors, these smoothing capacitors, turning into barbecue pits. She hasn't been fired up. She hasn't been running for 10 years, and quite honestly, the capacitors, what, they're 38 years old now. Plan is to replace them. I've got some, okay, ready, folks? Elna. I've got some Elna replacements on order from an outfit in Hong Kong. We'll see how and when they come in, but we're going to go back with 10,000 microfarads at 100 volts. What you have here, standard Marantz, is 6,800 microfarads at 80 volts. And man, you push it. Seems like Marantz might have been pushing the limit there. I think maybe they're 85 volts. But I was reading on the forums, and there's one guy that says he got 80 volts out of the secondary end of this here transformer. This is another reason why we're probably not going to go. We're not going to go with a pop-in solution. You can't get. There is no plug-and-play solution for these power caps. That's because they're dual. Each of these beer can size caps holds a 6,800 microfarad capacitor. Okay, it's a dual capacitor. Nobody's made them for years and years and years. And I feel rather fortunate in having located some Elnas, Japanese Elnas, not the Thai ones, which might be suspect. Maybe they're okay, but these are Japan Elnas from a production overrun of an Onkyo receiver. Here's another thing that's always fun to show off about one of these beasts is look at those cooling fins. Look at those heat sinks. That's just some serious metal there, folks. And this baby does get warm. It'll get hot. So why bother with this old thing? Well, they just don't make them like this anymore, either in terms of build quality or sound quality. And this is the best sounding amplifier I've ever owned. And boy, she is also brutal. Not only is the sound quality terrific, but she's got I never was able to get her to work hard on any passage of music of any sort. She will put out so much power your vision will distort. much less shaking the entire apartment building. This is a beast. You're going to pay mega bucks to find this kind of power, and they weren't cheap when they were new either. This here receiver had set you back a good month's wages back in the mullet hairdo days when she came about. Well, folks, that's about it for now. Say I've got a lot to do. I picked up some. As you can see, the first thing we're going to have to attack is the dust. And rather than I've got an air compressor at the shop, but I'd also rather not get another hernia. I live on the 3rd floor of an apartment here in the Republic of Rude, and I had a hernia. I've had my second hernia operation in 06, and those folks down at Youngstown, they did a wonderful job for me, and I'd rather not repeat the experience. Also, one should note that, well, that's kind of creepy. One should note that whenever you transport anything is like this, even over the smallest distance, of course you risk damage. So I'm looking at just buying as many cans as dust off and bringing them home and dusting this out as much as I could. And of course, after the dust is gone, then we're going to have to go after the grime. So thanks for watching, and a big shout out to my buddy in Holland from Vintage Audio, and also to Dr. Cassette and Max Arcade and everybody else who's given me their great ideas and shared their experiences with audio. Until next time, take it easy.